Afternoon. Can you hear me?
Hi. Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you see my screen? Let me just
Just wait into it. Don't really know. It's just she needs my permission and just
okay, let me just
those. Yeah.
well, actually, I'm just thinking we actually don't need to see my screen. So I think you. Let me just. You should be able to. I can see you. So if you on the top left, should be able to share your screen.
Okay, on the top left. I can see your screen now.
Yep.
Yep, I can see it.
Now let's see if I Now we just need to see if we can get you to share your screen.
Screen share. Okay. Share screen. Okay, I'll just which one? I'll put it here. Okay, can you see my screen now?
No, I can see my screen. My screen is looking at your screen, so maybe just switch to something else.
Okay, just trying to bring up.
Yeah, now I can see your. No, I can see your. I can see a browser there.
Okay, yeah, I'm just opening up this Solar homepage. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So that's my one. Let me just see if I can stop sharing.
Okay.
Screen share.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Can you see my screen now?
Yep, that's your. Hang on, sorry, it keeps switching. So let me just let me see if I can turn mine off. I'm just trying to work out how to hang on, I'm just trying to work this out now. Turn camera off. Okay, that might be a bit better.
Yeah.
Okay. So it should be just following. I think it's just refreshing from your screen now. Okay. Well. Okay. Let me just try to. Oh, this is just for some reason it keeps switching back to mine. I'm just trying to work out why. Okay, it seems to be on yours now.
Okay. Should we get started?
Yeah. Okay. So you've got Can you show me your there probably is this thing. Can you go to Explorer, Windows Explorer, and show me where you've got your source code?
Okay. Okay. So I have it. I just. Uh, I'll just take you through the files. Just a minute. So now, just back projects. Okay. So there you go. That's where the workspace is.
I think it's just the screen's just catching up.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm still looking at your I'm still looking at your Sonar instance. But while we're here, can you just double click? Can you just click on the sample MB analysis, just the most recent one, so it's the top one?
Okay.
Just want to see what comes up with. Okay. Profile, debt ratio. Okay. Can you go log in on the top right? I think it's just admin by default. And go up to configure widgets, top right as well.
Okay.
Then go to yeah, just scroll down. We're looking for one that looks like Message Broker in the name of it. Broker widget.
Broker widget?
Yep,
Okay.
just add that.
Okay.
Okay, and then go back up to just go back to the top left, the home, SonarQube home. Yep,
Okay.
and then just go back into your project again.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to see where it says files and nodes and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it looks like it's definitely got nothing there.
No.
Okay, excellent. Now, can you go to Windows Explorer where you've got your source code?
Okay. Can you see it now?
No, you might need to just minimize.
I'll just see whether I've shared. It's just the browser or the whole system.
You might need to. Yeah, might need to.
Yes.
Do you have anything?
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't have anything sensitive, and maybe just close it sensitive and just do the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Just a minute. I'll just stop the screen share. Share the screen. The entire screen. Share.
There we go. Yep. Now I can see it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
So now you've got.
The Sonar project .properties file, that's a very old one which I tried doing some year back, so that I can clear that off if you want.
Oh no, where is the bat file?
The bat file for the Sonar runner?
Yep.
Yeah, the runner.
The one that you're
Yes, that's inside the bin. That's here it is.
Okay.
Sonar runner.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, go back to where your properties file was.
Okay. That's the project properties file.
No, sorry, so the properties file which has got the reference to the code you want to analyze.
That's the one. Sonar sources.
Yep. Okay, let me just double check something. I want to check my one, the one I run, to see if it's okay. Try putting in Sonar sources. I'm just trying to look for path. No, / is fine. Try. So also says C utils integration toolkit 9. Sorry, just show me where you're. Go back to Explorer again.
Okay. Do you want to see where the source code is?
Yep.
Okay. So that's here. And
Integration
that's
toolkit. Okay, workspace. Okay, so the workspace. So you're trying to do the whole workspace. Is that correct?
No, I initially did. I'm trying to do the file handler one, so I had put
Okay.
the file handler, but it didn't give any results as such.
Okay. Okay. Can we go to Can you just open up a DOS prompt
Okay.
or go to your DOS prompt where you're running it from?
Yes. Okay. You want me to run the Sonar Runner?
Yeah, we'll just run it again, and we'll just
Okay.
want
Fine.
to see what it's running from.
Okay. Okay. That's the Sonar Runner. So I'll just check. Okay, Sonar Runner. So just Sonar Runner.
Okay, so you're in.
So that's here.
Mm-hmm. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a look where it's actually trying to point to. Info, user cache, install plugins. Yep. Yeah, yep, that's fine. Just make that DOS box a bit bigger.
Okay.
Oh, you just, yep. Okay. Because it should come up and say, where it's running to. No properties. Source path users. Oh, okay. Can we just pipe that into a text file so we can see that? Because it actually does tell you where it's loading to up the top. So you scroll up. Yeah, I might have lost it already. Yeah, maybe just pipe that into a text file. Yeah, there you go. So file C uses IBM integration toolkit workspace file batch processing sample flows.project is ignored. Is not located in the module base directory. Okay, module base directory. Okay. What you? I think that's saying it doesn't like the references, and this isn't the message broker precise plugin issue. This is, I think, a Sonar. Sonar doesn't like where it is. So probably the easiest thing is, let me just share my screen again.
Okay.
Actually, do you have the original? Do you have the zip file? Let me just sorry, let me give me a second. Let me just send you another link to download from Dropbox. Easiest thing, and there should be a. Cool. Okay, can I let me just paste this in here. I'll just send it to you. If you grab that, just download that. So it's just basically just a batch file and a properties file. And we'll just use those maybe. Now we just need to save those.
Just coming up. Okay. Just try to see. Just try to see.
Okay.
Still, okay. So here.
Yep.
Okay. So
Okay, just go into. Yep, just copy the property file and those two files. Now put those at the lowest at the parent directory, so the one that and the one above.
didn't get you. Where do you want me to put these two?
So copy those to where your
Uh-huh.
source code is.
Okay, the workspace folder.
Yep, the workspace folder,
Okay, that's fine.
and maybe just one up. Yeah, that'll do. Put it in there. So you got one in there. Just paste it in there.
Okay, I'll just copy and replace.
Yep.
That's fine. Okay.
Okay, just open up a DOS prompt in that directory. And actually, so just open up that properties file for a second. And just change the source code to change the Sonar sources to whatever your directory is.
Okay.
So
this
current
one.
directory. So
Yeah,
go back to where your workspace is. Yep.
Yeah.
And just grab that file handler. So is it file handler?
Yes, yeah, file handler.
Yep. Just call it. Just grab that. Just copy that bit. But you just need to grab the last bit because it's all relative. So just change the sources to file handler.
File handler, that should be fine. So just
Yep.
this, and what I'll do is find it easier. Take this one.
Yep.
So,
And just dot /. That's it. Just replace that one. Save that.
okay, that's fine. Save.
Yep. Now go back to your command prompt and go into your workspace folder.
Okay, I'll just copy over the link. Okay. There you go.
Yep. And you just do type run report. It won't work. Okay, so go into just edit the bat file and just change the path to wherever you're and just change the path to wherever you've got your Sonar runner.
Okay, fine. That's fine. Okay, so it's basically this much. That's
Just
fine.
copy that bit. Yep.
Bin. Okay.
But yeah, just do the one below. Probably easier.
Okay, and I'll put this one as well. Okay.
Oh, yep.
Now, should I resubmit?
Yeah, just hit that again. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Extension sensors.
Seems like doing a lot of things.
Just go back to your Sonar browser session.
Okay.
Yep.
Can refresh.
Oh, just go back to yeah. Just go there. Should show you.
Yes, that's 450 now here.
Sample. Oh, same thing. Yep. Okay. Same name.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay, no, you have something coming up. Yep.
There you go. 137 issues.
Yes.
421 lines of code, 20 files, 38 nodes, and with very long 30 flow length. That seems like a very long flow.
No, it's just a sample also. Okay.
Oh, maybe it's combined. That's probably combined flow length maximum.
Yes. I think it's the whole workspace that it's taken care of, isn't it?
Yeah, so what's whatever folder you gave it, so that's just that file. So if you look at files now, I think it's just if you go look at files on the down, down,
Okay.
left. There you go. So you go look at files. So it's just those 1, 2, 6 or so files.
Yes. So if I want to just run this through the file handler, so do I need to copy over the files, the two files, the properties file and the Sonar, the runner file into the file handler folder?
Maybe you might just need to move it up, or you might just need to change that reference to be file handler / dot. Maybe try that.
Which? Okay, I'll just run it through because
Try
what I'm
that
trying to
again.
basically do is like check for each and every project rather than all the projects. So
Yeah. I mean, you can try that. Depends on how interrelated your projects are. So as soon as you have projects that are interrelated, you sort of start getting some unusual results if you've got common projects, for example. Because it actually tries to find all your it'll try and find your subflows and all those sorts of things. So if they're in a particular project but you're not analyzing that project, it's going to say that it can't find them, and it's going to say that some code's not used when it is. So it's might potentially cause spurious results. But let's just see if that worked. So how many files are you expecting?
just 3 or 4 of the ones that are there in the file handler.
Okay.
So well, so if you see the file
Yeah,
handler,
it looks like it's still doing all of them. So you might just need to move the directory up. Wait, move the
2 files inside the file handler folder.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like a local copy of both of those files in each and every application folder.
Okay.
If you want to do it that way, okay.
Or just copy that one folder somewhere else, because people I've seen do this, they'll set up a checkout rule. So they do it from a build server, and they just check out one directory and run it, and then check out another directory and run it, rather than try to make it work with only a single file. But just go back into File Handler for a second.
Okay.
Just go into what's IBM defined? What's that going on?
It's just a schema.
Okay, yep. Okay, so there is only 7 files. 3, 7. Okay, you're looking at about 7 files then. Yep. Okay.
So in the current setup, like what I have in the system, so if I plan to run it just in the file handler, do I copy over these 2 files inside the file handler and run
Yeah,
that?
and just go. Yep. Just put them in there, and then just change the directory you're running to just the current directory, and see how it goes.
Okay, so these are the files.
Yep. And one more, I think. One more. Try that. And save it.
Okay. Let me just go this and see.
Just give it a name. Actually, just before you run it, just give it a new name.
This.
Yep.
Which
So
one?
just change it. So just say change the project name to something else. Just say file handler or something. Yeah. See.
Okay.
Yep.
So now just navigate inside file handler.
Try that. Yep.
No, looks like it's doing everything. Hmm. Just check.
See how many files I did this time.
Yes. Okay.
Should have changed that name.
Yes, and
Okay.
okay.
Hasn't changed the name. Must be the other. There's 2 or 3 identities in the properties file. It might just be the other one. Oh.
Use this reference. I just close all of them. I will go to the file and see whether I have updated that. No, I have updated the
It's not.
project
It's
name.
not that one. Sorry, it's not that one. Oh, sorry, it is that one. Sorry, no.
Yeah, it's not coming up. It should be showing up here, isn't it?
Should be using that name that's on the top.
Yes. But is it getting overwritten with the one which is there in the Sonar Runner?
Possibly,
Might
yeah.
be. Might be.
Maybe
Okay.
comment that one out
Yes, yes,
or
yes.
rename that one to something else.
Yeah. So just go back and this one will run out. There's projects folder. I'll just rename it. So,
Yeah.
okay, so it doesn't. Okay, so it doesn't pick this up. I'll run it through once more. No, it's failed.
Scroll up for a second.
Yes. So now it says you must define the following manually properties for unknown. Okay. 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 So pick up.
So it's not. Try moving it back. Maybe try running it from back where we were running it from before.
I think I had hit this problem before. It might be in the conf where I another properties, not Sonarana. It might be in the Sonar Cube installation where I was giving the project folder.
Okay.
So
Let me just have a quick look and see what mine has. I haven't played with them for a while. So what's in my one? So Sonar 2.4.
that's where it is.
Yeah, my Sonar Runner's properties has got nothing in it. So it could be conflicting.
Yes. Can I check what your Sonar Cube configuration Sonar property says for the project home path?
Oops. Let me have a look.
Something here. Because it looks like it's not picking up the properties file from here, which maybe they cause a problem.
So my one doesn't have any paths in it. No, my one's just got the username and database credential for in my Sonar Cube directory.
Okay. These are the drivers. Where was that? That wasn't. Oh no, not here. Not here. It's sorry. I think it's in the Sonar Cube. It's in the Sonar Runner. It's in the Sonar Runner, which goes into your bin. Here, if you check this, that's perhaps the one which that's the Sonar Runner.bat.
Mm-hmm.
And here it is, Sonar Runner Home / project. So that's where it tries to find the Sonar properties.
Okay.
The project properties. You can check where it was set.
What's sonar running? You're running 2.4.
Yes.
Just go back to the property file. We just try from the one directory above, or one directory above file handler.
Okay.
So go back one directory.
Okay.
And try that, because we haven't changed that file much. See what this one says.
This will again give an error because it's not reading the UTF-8 from the path file. Let's see. I think so, yeah.
Okay. So which file is it trying to read, I wonder?
It's trying to, we're reading the Sonar runner.bat file. What I had did during the setup was in the Sonar runner.bat, I had set up the project location. I've given the project location as Sonar
Oh,
runner.
okay,
Yes.
so you've changed the basic Sonar Runner install, have you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So
Okay.
that's what I can do is I can change this. I can change this to point to the workspace folder.
I'm just
So
wondering if it's worthwhile just taking a backup of that Sonar Runner you've got and just putting a new one down, and we'll just see if we can get the basic stuff working, and then we can and then we can try and work out how to get the other configuration. Because usually you do keep your configuration close to your source code, because then if you want to put it onto a build server, it's transportable.
okay.
And if you want to do a second project, then you're not going to, and if you want to check it out to a second, say you want to have a branch and run a branch as well, then you're not restricted to where you put your branches, for example.
Okay. Okay. So what I suggest is every project will have its own copy of these files, so that they can run on their own.
Yes, you can. Well, yeah, you can either have one set up on the Sonar, say in the Jenkins box, or have each project have one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 So what we'll do is I can change this project home to the current file handler path and run it through, which will make it easy. Will make it easy. Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
And I think I should be okay. Should be okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on whether you need to have each project separated or not.
Yeah, let's just here, and perhaps I need to restart my Sonar Cube because I'm making changes to that.
You shouldn't need to, because that
No,
one's
no, no.
that's from
That's
the
sorry,
runner.
sorry.
So the runner is self-contained.
Sorry.
Start again.
Go pretty quick in doing that. So, sorry.
Yeah, it's not too bad. You will need to start your DOS prompt again, though, I think. Or you need to clear out your settings and your DOS, your Java, your Sonar properties, home, and all that, and your DOS prompts. You might just need to start and you close
Okay.
that command prompt and start it again. In the same place.
Wait for this to come up. It's quite slow in coming up.
Yeah, there's no harm in just trying to start it, and if it's not started up, it'll just tell you it hasn't connected. But
Okay. Run prompt.
yep.
Run prompt.
You can probably turn that debug stuff off now. No, it hasn't connected.
No.
Taking its time.
I'm pretty keen in getting this one working because been trying a while to get the sonar installed for code reviews and all code checkings.
Mhm.
So the current project that I'm working on, it doesn't have anything like that, and we have to rely on like reviewers to go into each and every line of code to understand what it does and find out whether there's a
Yeah.
problem or not. So it's just a waste of time when you can invest in somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, it don't start
Yeah.
up.
It sort of adds a lot more value to your review if you can do all your simple reviews automatically.
Yes, yes. My sonar doesn't start up, so
Oh, so now stopped, did it?
yes.
So you haven't changed anything, have we?
No, no, no. It's a strange thing with the system. I don't know why, because times comes and starts giving this problem. Should have changed that. Let's see.
Yeah, I think it just depends on the quality of your laptop too, because mine's pretty quick.
Yes.
But we have actually been looking at making the whole plugin run in parallel, but hasn't been an issue yet.
Just check it out. So it's here. Uh,
Okay, seems to be doing something.
yes.
So just maybe fire up the command, just run the report again, see what happens,
Okay.
or just open
Okay.
up the browser session, see what's there.
It's not supposed to come up. So it looks like
Yeah,
it's
still
on the
there.
report. On the report. Let's see. That's the problem.
Same problem or something else?
Looks like the same problem. Load. No, it said something different. No, something field to execute the request.
About to execute, unavailable. Oh, try once more. There you go. Oh, hang on.
No.
So can you make that DOS prompt a little bit bigger? I can't quite
Yes,
see
sir.
what it was saying. 404. What's a 404? Not allowed.
Has this started up? No. That was stopped.
Okay, what's go back into the log directory and see what's done.
Might have to restart my laptop to get this one fixed.
We just there's usually a few more log. I think there's 2 or 3 log files. Let's just have a quick look at the other log files and see
Okay. Sure. Sure.
see what's going on.
Okay. This one,
Yeah, try that one. Yeah,
That's the one.
just go to the bottom.
Yes.
Okay, web app did not start. Lock support, hang on, appears to have started a thread, failed to stop it. Oh, okay, maybe it might not have killed it off correctly last time. So you might just need to go to Task Manager and kill off anything that's Java based.
Okay.
Just to see if that helps. Or we can just restart your laptop, and I'll just
Yes. Do you have some time in your hand so I can just?
Yeah.
restart the
Actually, I
laptop?
didn't need to go to the. I just need to go to the men's to the bathroom, but
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's
yeah,
fine. I'll get
just
it restarted by that time. Okay.
yep, and
Thank you.
just email me if you can't see the webinar, and just restart the webinar. But I think I
Oh,
think it'll keep running, so you should be able to just rejoin it.
okay. Okay, that's fine. I'll do
Yep,
that. I'll do that. Thank you. Thanks.
yep. I'll be back in 2 minutes then.
That's okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Hi, Richard.
I'm back. I have to ask you how you pronounce your name. Chinchada?
Chiranjit.
Chianjit. Okay,
Yeah.
that's Chianjit.
Yes.
Should be easy to remember. Let's have a look. Right. Okay. So, restarted.
Yes. I'm just starting off. Sonar. So just browsing through the directories. It shouldn't be a problem. I think what's happening is just think it might be the case that the workspace folder, it's not picking up the properties file. It just needs that back file which I'm running through to be in the workspace file, and the
Yeah.
rest is
Yeah.
picking up from the home directory.
Yeah. It's I think you might be trying to try an unusual setup. I'm not saying it's not going to work. It just might need a bit of trial and error.
Yes,
Um,
it's just, just going to come out. Let's see. Okay. That's fine.
so what sort of things are you looking for as far as peer reviews and quality and standards go?
So normally, as part of peer reviews, what we do is we check for if we have certain things listed out, coding standards that we have defined in the project.
Hmm.
So use of things like we have different libraries created, subflows created.
Hmm.
So for
Okay.
converting, if you are talking to a mainframe system, converting to an EBCDIC format, so we have a subflow which has that function defined. So developers are forced to use that.
Hmm.
That's one
Okay.
place. So you have to use functions. You can't write everything on your own.
Okay.
Also loops. Most of the times, what happens is developers keep loops like they forget to close the while loops. It just goes on, and you need to shut down the broker to deploy a new version
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
code. So yes, that's something which you're trying to plug in, and it happens. It wastes a lot of time, and we need to involve multiple teams to get the brokers restarted, and also
Okay.
it's quite time consuming. So
Okay.
things like those in the first place.
Okay. So it's mostly SQL you're developing with.
Yes, SQL.
Okay.
A bit of Java, but mostly SQL.
Okay. So that gives me just a bit of an idea of if we do get up and running, or when we do get up and running, to have a bit of a look at the different rules.
Yes. So just change this. Just change this to
And how many developers are you talking about?
it's around 13 odd people that we have.
Okay. Is this your first use of Sonar?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just trying out in a local system because I need to speak with the project guys to get it installed in the office system. So,
Yeah, yeah. There's and then you got to look at
uh,
security and other
yes,
operational
exactly.
standards, backups, and whatnot. But
Yes. It's sort of a kind of a POC that I'm trying to do now, so that be sure that it serves purpose. Just paste and let's to run report.
I'm still watching your camera, so when you get a chance, just
Is there?
share the
Oh,
screen.
sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
Uh,
You're still doing whatever you need to do, so don't stress.
should be fine. Yeah. Okay. So just trying to open up this.
Okay. Okay.
Do you know someone by the name Steve Clark?
Steve
Just guessing.
Clark?
Yep.
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Okay. He was from Australia. So I used to
Okay.
work with him. He's based out of Manchester now.
Okay.
So if we're in to have a chance of working with him.
Yeah, we Australians, we do get around a bit.
He hopped around quite a few places, and it's
Yeah.
like, and he always had a story about different place to tell. So
Yeah. 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 No, I was actually Manchester. I used to work in Manchester years ago when I went over there. When I was a young man, went over there for a few months to catch up with some friends and do some work. And I worked with an Australian there, so we had as many Australians as we had English. So we did get around.
I was working in Edinburgh for 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Some Australians there too. Okay,
Yes.
so we're running. We are
Yes.
running. Cool. Let's see what it says. But I went to Edinburgh just for the day though, or the weekend. It's a nice city. Love the castle.
Yes. Yes. It's good for a day or a couple of days, but not for months.
Well,
Keeps on raining. So,
yeah. I think it can be pretty harsh in winter, but let's have a look. File
Yes.
handler. Project exclusions.
So this, maybe besides.
It's doing something. That's good.
Yes.
Integration file handler. 8 files. There you go. That's what you want. How many files does it say now? Yeah, you can turn that debug off. It runs a bit quicker. Don't know how much quicker, but it definitely runs quicker because you're not putting out so much junk to the system out.
Yes.
But, and it can be quite significant in a large project. So much so that sometimes you have to tweak the Java memory settings to make the thing run because you're doing a lot of analysis of a lot of code.
Yeah, there you get sample file handler. So
Okay, cool.
that's the name.
Look.
Calendar and
4 files. There you go.
2 directories.
Okay,
38
719
issues.
lines, 38 issues.
38 issues, which is just calling the issues. Okay.
Nancy destination file. Flow not configured in execution group. Deployment.
Yes. Okay, file output. That's sure. You can define your own rules, isn't it?
Not well. We write rules for people. Unfortunately, there's no way
Okay.
of defining them in the non-Java plugin. So in the Java world, you can. In the non-Java world, you can't. It's a lot more difficult.
Okay. So if I need to get a rule added, so should I drop you an email or have a
Yeah,
word
drop
with
me an
you?
email and we talk about whether it's something that's completely specific to you guys or it's something
Uh-huh.
that's generically useful to everybody. And depending on that, if it's generically useful for everyone, we like to just include it as part of a
Okay.
sort of a inclusive part of your yearly subscription. If it's something that's only ever going to be used by you guys, then we usually write you a fixed price for the
Okay.
change, and then just
Okay. Good enough.
look to get it out to you as soon as possible.
Uh,
So we have
okay.
written custom rules for various projects or various organisations, and sometimes we charge people and sometimes we don't, just depending on the nature of the change. Can you just
Okay.
go up to the quality profiles?
Well,
Yep, just want to see what's turned on there. 166 rules, looks like they're all on. Yep, okay.
that seems to be that's pretty much how it should really work, isn't it? I'm just trying to get a hang of it.
Okay.
So that's pretty much how it should work. Do I need to do
Yeah.
any more tweaks to it?
Sorry, what was that?
Do I need to do any more tweaks to this,
Okay, so
or
in
is it
the
just?
property file, in the
Uh-huh.
property file you ran it against, there's a few little things in there that are interesting.
I'll refer to
The
the one which you sent, so it'll be easier.
Yeah, the one that you've been
Yes, I just commented out. So yes, this is the one which you sent through.
and that's the one we're running against.
This is not the one which you're validating against. This is I'm not using this file. I'm using the
Okay.
Sonar properties that I have it, so I can use this
Okay,
one.
so let's go into the one that's running at the moment. Can you open up the one that's running at the moment?
That's the one. That's the one.
Yep. So there's a couple of things in there. One is the in the there's a thing there called oh, it's not there. Right. So in the one I sent you,
Uh-huh. Yep.
there's a couple of interesting things in there. See, there's the Sonar MB Sonar line 17.
Line 17. Yep.
17, 18, 19, and 20. Now what that aims to do is when you have a if you're using database calls,
Uh-huh.
you point that at your development database,
Okay.
or whichever database you think is consistent with your code. So if you have a releasing database or a development staging database that developers all use, you set that up to point at that database, and that will cross-check your SQL with your code.
Okay. So, what happens if I need to point to a specific schema?
I think you can encode that within the URL.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's whatever you need to connect to.
Okay, because what we normally do from the flows is we pick it up dynamically. We do an MQ get to pick it up from the queue somewhere. The
Oh, okay.
schemas.
So which schema to use? Okay.
Yes. So
It's
because
not
you
as smart as that, but I mean, it's something we could look at if it's going to give you some value. But usually, it looks at the SQL that you've written, and it can try and work out the schema from there as well.
okay, okay, okay.
So there's that one thing, but everyone uses things a bit differently.
Mm-hmm.
There's the Sonar.mb line 25.
Uh-huh.
That's that's where it generates all its diagrams to.
Okay.
So what it does is that when it pulls apart all your code, just for example,
Uh-huh.
all your flows, it tries to work out, for example, if you've got flows that communicate each other via queues, and it does a diagram about that. But if you go into the well, we'll see if it's generated. If you look in the test demos to generated directory.
I don't think it will be. It will be. What I can do is I can run it once more with this one put in to the config file that
Yep. Oh
I'm
yeah, yep. In
using.
the one. Yep. Put that in there,
Yes. Just put here.
and just wherever you want to stick it to.
Yep. Okay. So just see if this one is okay or I want to. I'll just move it here. It's easier for me.
Which directory is that one? Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Yep.
Okay.
I think
So I'll run.
I think you need to put double backslashes in there.
Okay.
Could be
Okay.
wrong though.
That's fine. So let's run this through.
Okay. Now there's a little web server that we use called Mongoose that's quite useful. You can't look at the straight HTML, you can, but the diagrams don't work because it needs JavaScript to run, and you can't run the JavaScript locally through your browser these days. So if you have a chance to download something called Mongoose, I'll see if I can find a URL for it.
Okay, you can send me through.
Yeah, I'll just send it through.
Run the report. Generate something else.
Just ping this to you. Just sent you a URL.
Okay.
Just the lightweight one on the right. It's just a free down one. Oh, hang on. Oh, either or. There should be a free license in the down. That's not it. Go back one. Go to the middle one.
Okay.
Try the middle one.
Okay.
Source code. There should be download. Is there a download binaries there somewhere? Let me have a look. Let me try and find the download binaries.
Okay.
Ah, here we go. Hang on. Maybe free edition. Try this. Hang on. Try this one. It's the free edition.
Okay.
It's the leftmost one.
Okay.
Accept.
The
Top one, I think.
Windows security one. Okay.
And then you just run it. It's pretty easy.
Just go and check whether it's created in the project somewhere. Okay.
There you go. Generated that file.
Yeah, is that the folder?
Yep. So if you open up on the bottom right, you'll get a new little icon.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one. Go to set shared directory. Yep. Change it to yeah, wherever it is.
Sample file handler. Yep.
Yeah, just go okay. Just
Which
go
file
okay.
is it?
And just go okay. Just okay is fine. Yep. And then just open up a browser to 8080.
Okay. 8080. Okay.
There you go.
Yep.
If you click on generated, the second one from the bottom. So this is the entry page for the diagrams it generates. And you're probably not going to find too much interest here because It's only got one flow. But if you had more flows, it'd probably give you a lot more information. But if you scroll down, so if you click on that one flow, for example, oh, sorry, scroll back up, sorry. Yeah, and you scroll up. And that's what it looks like in a diagram.
That's nothing.
There's nothing in there. It doesn't go anywhere.
Okay, fine. Perhaps I can put in something more exciting in the flow and then have a look.
Yeah, or do something that has a whole bunch of interacting
Yes.
flows. Yeah, it's probably a lot more interesting. And then those tables at the bottom are again interesting stuff, depending on what sort of programming you're using. So just click anywhere on that page, and it should close it. Yeah, just click there, and you go to list of queues. So using an input queue and output queue. No, it doesn't seem to be any SQL.
Okay, all SQL sequence, there's nothing there. All data sources we've been using, all properties.
Yeah.
And the properties, do you mean the properties will be the user-defined properties and all that?
Yeah, user-defined properties.
All components.
Job methods or procedures.
Okay, choose procedures. Okay, all events, all input files.
So that thing's reading from a file by the looks of it.
This one does. Okay. All the input URLs, all MB input URLs will be for your HTTP and the SOAP nodes.
Yeah, and just and your SOAP nodes.
Okay. All thrown exceptions. Points. All points. Okay. That's quite good.
It's obviously the more flows you have. So if you run this against the whole project, hopefully that will be populated with a lot more useful information.
Yes. It's just samples trying to do that. It's quite good.
Yep. So there are two things to configure, and as I said, then the next thing is just go through your those 160 odd rules and see which ones are appropriate. I'll have a look at the current coding standards you have and see if there's anything that matches.
Okay. And can I disable any of the rules or like?
So you just need to. I think you need to log in as administrator.
Logged in as admin. So.
Yep. And then just go into the profile. Which I think you're looking at now anyway. Yep.
Okay. My profile. Okay.
Yep. Click on the profile. Oops. I know. That's the admin profile.
Okay. Should go back.
Sorry, the quality profile. Sorry. Next one. Yep.
Okay.
So you click on, go down and left. Click on where it says Message Broker Default Profile.
Okay.
Click on Rules.
Okay.
It should come up with
okay, you can deactivate if you don't want.
And you can also change the priority. So if you click on one, for example, you click on it, and then you should go to where is it? Change, I think it is.
Is it
bottom right, left? Sorry, right. Right.
Okay, change.
Yeah. I think you can actually change it to, and then you change it to whatever you want. It's like
critical
blocker.
Okay.
So with intention, you probably set the bar very low, work out what your issues are, which ones are important, which ones you can live with, which ones you really can't live with, and change the profile to enforce your stance. So of those 166 rules or so, some of them aren't even message broker ones. Some of them are purely just MQ naming standards, for example, for queue definitions. Might be queue manager name definitions, could be alias names, things like that. Queue descriptions and lengths and things like that are also in there. There's a whole lot to do with data power, some data power specific rules. Then there's some rules relating to what else is in there? XSL. There's some XSL specific rules if you're using XSL. There's some mapping rules if you're using mapping nodes. There's only a few of those, but we've got another customer signing up who wants a few more. So that we'll be expanding that soon. Look at his requirements, and then and then there's ESQL ones. So the database ones you might not be able to use yet because if you're if you've got some, if you're setting the schema on startup, we might not be able to tell you what the schema is. But then again, if you do know what the schema is, then we can probably configure it so, or maybe we need to tweak that database check so it checks one of a number of schemas potentially.
Okay. That's fine.
Some of them are fairly specific. For example, particular use of a flow called anything with brackets in the rule description. Usually, it's for a particular customer. So BHP has a particular rule there. You can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'll do is I will try my hands at this. If I come across any problem, I will connect with you.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. That's easy.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess the next step is have a play, and then also have a think about what sort of rules you would want to look at.
Yes. Yes. I want to get myself familiarized with this one before I go out and propose this to someone.
Yep. No, fair enough.
That's the first question coming out here. So it's how it works and what benefit does it give me. That's the sort of a question your manager normally asks. So
Yeah.
I have to be ready with it.
Yeah, and the other thing is probably also run it over a larger set of code too, and have a play with those diagrams.
Yes,
because they don't do much if you're just looking at one folder with a few flows. With one file, it won't give you much value. But if you run it over your whole project, hopefully it will.
Okay. Is there a way of saving the reports that comes out? I'm new to Sonar, so I really don't know. But is there a way of saving these somewhere? I know it's
I believe there's a
database,
PDF. I believe there's a PDF report generator, so you'd have to look at just the Sonar. If you look at the Sonar source website, there's a list of free and commercial extensions. One of them, I think, is a PDF generator, so it'll generate you a PDF report. Otherwise, it does track it over time. So it shows you what you had. It doesn't tell you exactly what you had at a point in time, but it does allow you to say it was 5 before and now you're 6, or it was 5 before and now it's 4, sort of thing. So it does allow you to track quality over time.
Okay, that's fine. Have a look around that and see.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. Let me just have a quick look at the property file and see if there's anything else that we usually point people at when they're trying it out. So the database checking, the queue configuration. In the property file I sent you. So there's some the thresholds at the bottom.
Yep.
So they're an indication. They're tunable things. Let you work out how much complexity you can have in there. So, for example, maximum line size for SQL on line 52. If you've got a particular standard, you can play with that.
Okay.
The complexity threshold, the function length threshold.
Okay.
What you want, what flow timeouts and things like that. Number of parameters.
Okay.
Parameter count, number of parameter characters, things like that. So there's a few things in there you can still tweak on top of the basic ones I showed you.
Okay.
And
what does this compensate?
And on line 20, Sonar MB header company. So that just says in every SQL file, I think it's every SQL and every message flow file, it looks for a comment block with basically that text in it.
Okay. You can keep on adding. Okay, so you can extend that saying sonar.mb.header dot something user ID or your.
Yeah, we have. I think there's that one, and then we've also got the SVN checks in there. So we've got I think it's user date and author date and I can't think author date and version. It can make them mandatory as well. And that's one of the rules you trigger. But if there's other things particularly you'd like, then we can look at if we can do it with what we've got now, or we need to tweak the rules with a new version.
Okay, that's fine. I'll dig around and see.
Yep. Okay.
I'll get back to you. If I have some problems, and also if it gets accepted by my project, so definitely I'll need your help at that point of time.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Have fun with it, and we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Richard. Thanks
No
a lot.
worries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Night.
Cheers.
Bye.